to see everywhere. This is an actual Tucson mine find. So this is for those of you who are in the know. This is for the collectors. This is for those of you who like the color. For me, I really like how pretty the color is. I feel like it brings out like your lip color, your cheek. It's like a very happy, optimistic, I love it. And the earrings, I particularly like a drop earring. I have longer hair, I like a little bit of movement. And then the ring, I think that it's this, you know, I love just the color. But I'm not even talking about the price yet, because 5 flex pay, the ring $15.99. The earrings, $17.99. The necklace on flex pay is under $28 to get home. Your total is $139.30. So let's talk about the story of Thulite being an actual, since you're at Tucson, an actual Tucson mine find.
And this is one of the reasons that I've come to Tucson for over 45 years, because you meet miners from around the world. This might be your only chance in any given year to actually visit them or see them. It's one of the reasons that people like me come to these shows, especially jewelry manufacturers that work from rough stock, because it's a way to find new miners, make new connections. And that was the case with this. If it wouldn't have been for Tucson, I never would have had this resource. This is mined by a gentleman, Christian, a lovely man. This material comes out of Norway. It's Norwegian. It's actually the Norwegian stone for the country is Thulite. I say this, and to my knowledge, it's a single source material. The only time I've ever seen it is from this small deposit in Norway. And as far as I'm aware, Christian has the exclusive on mining it. They don't mine this year round. It's right there. They're actually showing a picture. That's on site at the mine. That's how they're mining it. If you notice, they mine it by hand. It's on a farm in Norway, and Christian has to deal with the farmer who owns the land to actually mine the Thulite. Now, I want you to observe everything, how they're mining this, and this is what's so critical. Everything is done by hand. If you notice, he's wearing those yellow boots. Well, there's a reason for that. This is an outcropping surrounded by a wetland area. You know, I used to say swamp, but then everybody pictures the Everglades. It's not, okay? But it's a wetland. There's no way to access the Thulite with any kind of equipment. So the only way they can do it is they walk in, they take hand equipment, they walk in, they mine this for about 6 weeks out of any given year, 6 to 8 weeks. So what they do is it's all taken by hand. That's actually at the Tucson Gem Show. That's the rough material. That's the farm, the area that's in. And that water that you see there actually extends all the way around where the Thulite is located. What they do is they pile it. As they mine it, they grade it. So, you know, not all the material that comes out is this grade. This is the high grade material. They take the grade, they grade it all right there, they stack it in piles, and they put them in what's called a lift bag. And then for one day, and one day only, during the season, they bring that helicopter in, and they lift the material, the rough material, out of the deposit, and they take it over to a road, and they stack it alongside that road. And so helicopters, anybody who's ever rented one will know what I'm talking about. It's not the cheapest thing you're ever going to do in your lifetime, especially a helicopter the size that can actually lift this kind of weight that they're going to have in the lift bag underneath it. It takes a really high-powered, usually a turbine engine in the helicopter to be able to lift. And so that's how they get it. It's very, very rare. It's not cheap because of everything that goes into actually mining it. A few years back, I guess now 7, 8 years ago. We met Christian. The first year, we were only able to buy just a little bit of it. And then for the next 3 years, we bought everything that he brought to the show in this grade. This is all super high grade material. So we had an exclusive on the material. We had to give that up a few years back just because, you know, we had a really nice assortment of this really high grade material. And that's what you're seeing us work with here. I mean, this is all natural. And like I said, it's a rare material. It's a single source material from what I've known. I've never seen it in any other country that I've been to. And so just so everybody knows, I've been around the world more than one time. I've done a lot of laps in my lifetime. And so I'm not saying I've seen everything out there, but I have seen a large percentage of materials that are available. And as far as I know, this is single source. It just has such a soothing natural color to it. It's such a unique color. When you go to Norway, that's when you normally see it. You'll see a lot of the jewelers have it. Normally it's in gold. Very seldom do you find it in silver, but I've seen it in gold. I really haven't seen anybody really do a lot of beads or any kind of freeform beads out of it. But like I said, I mean, it's not like I've been everywhere in Norway, but I really have never seen anybody really make any big jewelry with it.
Jay, I think this would be a perfect Valentine's Day present for somebody. With the beautiful pink color with Valentine's Day coming up, you think of, you know, how there's a few, you know, rubies or sapphires, that you've got in, you know, pink colors, like maybe a pink pearl, but this thulite, and when you think about, you know, gemstones or, you know, it's amazing how few and what a beautiful color it is that universally loved by women. And so if you're thinking of, okay, I would like to get someone a Valentine's Day, you know, maybe something for your mom or your daughter. I always get my daughter a Valentine's Day present. My mom always got me one growing up, and I just think this beautiful pink color, you should think about that, 096585. By the way, very, very popular. The clearance price, we could just sit there and go, look at that, because the prices are so incredible. 5 flex pay on everything. Everything's on sale. I'm going to scooch this over because I'm going to go to my next piece here, which is chrysoprase. Graduated, beautiful chrysoprase. Let me just slide this one over.